Okay, so on my update video on the 10th, which was 2 days ago, I mentioned that I was going to work on some memorial pages, tip-ins for my Bible journal, and I'm still going to do that, but I also am going to make a page to put into a frame for both my mom and my grandma. And as soon as my internet comes back up, I'm going to be working on printing out some photos of my mom, because I don't have any really good photos of her physically. They're actually on my Facebook account, so I'm going to do those. But more importantly, I wanted to show you what I was going to be using to do that. So I'm going to change the camera around a little bit, and I'm going to show you the couple of 3 things that I'm going to use, and hopefully my internet will be back up and I can print out the photos, show you those, and once I get the lettering done, I'll show you that. And then I don't have the frames yet. I have to go to Michael's and get the frames, but I wanted to make sure of how big this is going to be. I'm going to use, this is by the Paper Studio, and I got it at Hobby Lobby. I had to make sure that that's where I got it from. And it was on sale. I got it for 50 cents. And it's just so perfect. So let me change the camera around so you guys can see that, and I will be right back with you. Alright, so I've got the camera tilted in a different direction so you guys can see. This is the scrapbooking page that I'm going to be working with. Now, like I said, I purchased this at Hobby Lobby, and it was like 50 cents because it was in their clearance section on sale, and I was super excited about that. It kind of sucks that they're closed today because I'd really like to go, but maybe I'll have an opportunity to go tomorrow. I know, avoidance, because I really am sad, so I don't really want to do this, but I have to. So this is the page that I'm using, and then I'm going to, this is a piece of cardstock from, let me get it, let me get this closer so you can see it. Okay, see that lovely lady right there with the roses, and then there's just little, there's little roses and leaves and stuff like that on the side there. I know it's hard to see because the lighting really sucks in here. But anyway, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to place that like right in here, just about. Maybe a little bit like that. So this cardstock came from, this is Bella Rouge from Prima, and also Hobby Lobby. And these are just journaling note cards, 4x6. And this was originally $5.99. I got this when they had their 5 for $10 sale probably a year ago, and I've never used any of them. In fact, I had to pull it open, so it was crazy. So I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put my mom's picture right in here. And then on these tickets, I'm going to put her date of birth and her date of death and when the memorial service was on this final one, because it was actually almost 2 months after she passed away when they had the memorial service. And then right here I'm going to put her full name and the year that and date that she married my dad, Terry. And I'm going to get another journaling card out, and I haven't quite decided which one I'm going to get out. But I have a quote from William Shakespeare from his Romeo and Juliet play from 1597. And it really suits my mom. And it really suits my feelings for my mom. So the quote is, "Death lies on her like an untimely frost, upon the sweetest flower of all the field." And you guys, you might be wondering about these roses, and that's fine. My mom's wedding ring always fascinated me from the time that I was a little girl and understood what jewelry was. Her wedding ring was a rose in gold with the diamond in the center as the bud. And I loved it. It had these leaves on it, and she always had to take it in once a year and have the jewelers kind of press it out and stuff. And eventually she stopped doing that, so it turned into a blob with a diamond in the center. But I just always remembered that, so I'm thinking this will always remind me of my mom. So, and then, I don't know what I'm going to do with this clock. I don't really care for it, but I think it's kind of a reminder that we all only have so much time on this planet, so I'm going to kind of play with it and see if I want to do something else with that. So as soon as I get some stuff done on this, I will let you guys see what's going on and how I'm laying everything out. Okay guys, so here is my sort of finished product for my mother's memorial page. It took a lot longer than I thought. We had some problems with my printer over here. Kept jamming up, so I ended up just printing out on some cardstock. Came out pretty good. So I hope it doesn't fade with time, but I may put some sort of gel medium or something like that on there just to keep it from fading too much too quickly. I did leave a space here for my mom's obituary out of the newspaper, as you can see. Let me see if I can zoom in, and I can probably show you some different elements here. Okay, so as you can see, here is the card that I did for the William Shakespeare quote that I chose. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower in all the field. And I put just her name and her date of birth and her date of death and just some embellishments on it. These little butterflies are from the Tim Holtz collection for Sizzix. So I put these little, got these little butterflies and put them on some foam squares so they'd stand off the page really well. Let's see. Originally I was going to put her name and then her date of death and her date of birth on here. But since I put it up here on this other card, I just put a little message to my mom, my mother, my friend, my heart's missing beat. And then you guys can see her picture there. And on the tickets, I made it look like this one says admit, 1 to heaven, because I know my mom went to heaven. So, like I said, I'm just going to put her obituary here, and then I'm going to frame this out and hang it on my wall. And next to it will go the one for my grandma. And I will probably work on my grandma's either tomorrow or Tuesday, the 13th or the 14th, because I'm also working on a quilt, so I really have to decide what I'm going to do over the next couple of days. So, anyway, that's it for today. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions about anything that I did, or if you have any comments you'd like to say, please feel free to put them down below. You can also email me at jadedwabbit, JADEDWABBIT, at iCloud.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have a blessed week.